I'm just going to shut that curtain. It's a bit bright in here. There we go. Hello everyone, this is Miss Time Bunny. I know I said that I would be coming back later on to live stream the third and final chapter of Life is Strange Before the Storm, but on the suggestion of the missus I thought actually I'll have a bit of a rest up from Life is Strange tonight and I'll play the final chapter tomorrow. So I thought I'll play something a bit different tonight. I mean, I just figured that I can do the third chapter of Life is Strange tomorrow night. And then the bonus.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Dog. Ah, the Chinese room people, right? Are they the same ones who did, is it Dear Esther? They're the same people. Right, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here. That's one of them numbers stations, isn't it?
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Okay. Okay, so it's showing me building that I was just at. Alright, let's get myself a drink open. See if we can figure this out.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm.
How terribly British.
Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Yeah, so it's like there's some sort of door behind there. So I obviously can't bugger off that way. Oh, let's go and have a nose. There's going to be another one of them walk-ins thing type thing.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
See, then I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Ah, so those little balls of light can help you. Ah, right, okay. Pardon me. Ah, there's another one over there. Jeremy, okay. Oh, that's just also terribly British looking.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
But again, this is going to be one of those games that's going to have beautiful graphics. I will definitely say that. Oh, there'll be a phone ringing over here.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
Well, that totally wasn't dramatic at all. Oh, a shame you can't take that with you. Oh, hello, Gunner. I decided to have a bit of a change up from my original plan.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton.
Well, this particular game I found out about through Badger, actually, because he's played it on his channel.
I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
See then. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Oh yeah, he's done Amnesia on the channel, he's done Rapture, oh god, there's so many games he's done over the years. Yeah, I was going to do the third and final chapter of Life is Strange Before the Storm tonight, but then I thought, you know what, stuff it, I'll save that for tomorrow, and then I thought, do something a bit different today. And this game, I think, was made by the same people who did Dear Esther. Yeah, classic. It's another sort of countryside walking sim. Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind if I break in and just drink all the booze. Come in! I want to get boozy. Oh, it's really itchy eyebrow for some reason. Well, this is a rather charming part of the countryside. So yeah, I'm not too bad, to be honest.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Don't
get up.
You weedy little shit.
It's mine.
Give me the can. Don't you grow up!
Fuck. Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Got a nose in the windows. I think that little light went off this way somewhere. Funny enough, this looks very much like some of the little villages not far really from where I live. But this game is, I think, meant to be set sort of around Shropshire way.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face?
I've
Stephen.
got a gunner and a classic in the chat. I forgot to get Jaffa cakes! You and your Jaffa cakes. Shit! We can always get Jaffas tomorrow. My heart is breaking. Classic, you're a prick. Please don't, because you'll probably lob something at me telly. It's fine. I have something for self-control. If I move up a smidge, you can get on camera a bit more if you like. There we go. Well, like 2 bleacher beacons. Yep. God, my hair. Yeah, so I've been handling bleach and I think I might be a wee bit high. Oh God. And I've also taken some painkillers. Oh, bloody yeah, it means you're going to be off your tits, aren't you? Yeah, and Angie's got 20 minutes on watching Laser and then I've got to go and send him off to bed. Send him off to the vets, did you say? Oh yeah, exactly. You send him off to the vets if you like. I don't think I can go in there. Okay.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns.
I cannot find anything.
You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
I might have to make one. Which means gulping, having a panic attack, lobbing myself out of a window, and crying. What, all at the same time? A bit of the above? No idea what, which order, but it'll be something like that. My friend messaged me saying, "Oh, you're redhead now." Oh, and I went, "You're gay?" And he went, "Oh yeah, that's a good point." I was like, "Wow, my hair colour has bamboozled you that much, and you've forgotten your sexuality." I want to go nosing in all the houses, but I don't think I can. I wonder what that is based on. What's what based off? Wait, what?
Hello, other personal. It's Tammy. Hello.
It is Tammy.
Tandem.
I saw you from the main road.
Hi.
Many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
You're always being creepy.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right.
But if you will play
this
with
pattern
Bleach...
is, we're in the center of it.
Well, I'm sorry, but the
which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
So I kind of need everything back.
Okay.
There's no point in killing myself.
Well, something's happened in here.
Oh, this was 100% Jessica Curry's baby, that was.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh! Yay!
Ow.
Gunner's got a job. Excellent. Awesome.
Ah, apparently the village is set in Shropshire.
Yeah. I think it did mention at some point about Shropshire.
What will you be doing, Gunner? Or can you not say? I want to find out the name of that wedding chapel in Blackpool.
That one bar seafront.
Ah, it's called the wedding chapel. Kitchen assistant. Ah!
Cool.
I wish I was one of those. I wouldn't have to deal with shitty customers. Excuse me, did you veggie burgers? No, fuck off. Is it a kitchen assistant with a chain of restaurants or something?
When does their post get collected? R5 Monday to Friday, apparently. Yeah, I just love the little silly details they've done like this.
Gunner, go get yourself some booze, get absolutely fucking trashed. Okay, so the biggest thing is the travel
I suppose it depends on how many people we decide to invite overall.
Sure. I like it when Gunner called me ma'am. I can't see that word without going into it.
They obviously were collecting for a little summer fair.
We'll get bladdered Saturday instead.
Yes. I think you deserve a drinky.
You can even hire a vintage tram as part of the package.
Yes. I think we need to do that.
Are you
I
there?
think we found our
Can you hear me? Are you out there, you bastard?
off to friends for dinner and taking us photos. Oh,
squeezing a Diet Cola. What we could always do is to see how much it is, see if we can quickly get like a last minute thing in when we're there in October, and just have Paul and Sam as our witnesses. And be
basically just have a sort of like a quickie wedding.
Yeah. just get it all legalised, really. And be like, right, we'll have the actual ceremony.
We'll have a proper one later.
Yeah. Hello?
I could ask plotting to just run away and get married.
Well, we're not running away just to get married, we're going on holiday.
Well, yeah.
And is anyone still there? The I've never actually tried sake.
You are still here, then?
I have had really thin...
You should have expected that.
Cut.
Come on, then.
Been marinating in sake.
Let's get this over and done with.
Was that interesting?
I've got my parishioners to attend to.
There's a YouTuber called in Japan who actually like do a sake dish. Get like a little top glass. Different types of sake, and it goes from like level 1, which is quite mild, all the way over to about level 24, not the top.
Okay, so it's lifting in here, and I can't. I've got to walk that way. I was thinking, why can't I go that? Oh, wait, because I've got to walk this way.
You have a sim moment.
Yes.
Holy shit. I went to go see some a choir thing. Don't worry, I knew the person was choir.
Okay.
But I wasn't in the church. Jesus Christ. What are you?
It's to do with the controller. That's kind of like activate it. You've got to like turn it in a certain way. I think. Oh, you're going to be a bumhole. There we go.
I find that when I go walking to the church, I get a headache. So I think I'm lucky now.
Oh, okay.
There was a thunderstorm when I was being conceived. Like a colossal thunderstorm.
Can't seem to get it to activate at the moment. Right, let's try.
So do you have to be looking at it? What?
I don't know. There we go, I think I've got it to activate, there we go.
Their
Have you
line
had the Iceland
has gone out through all the earth.
selection for Eurovision this year?
And their words to the end of the world.
It's anti-communism. It's basically
In them.
it's a feminist anti-communism
Hath he set a
BDSM
tabernacle for the sun?
group, and they just sound really angry, and it's great.
I was about to ask, were they the ones that did the kind of BDSM outfits?
Yeah.
Who art in heaven, hallowed
Well,
be
the
thy...
singer, Jesus Christ, he's got the growl that gets on me into a bloody pregnancy-induced coma.
Oh God.
I'm just really gutted that I've missed it this year. Because there's no point in getting home about 8:30, 9 o'clock to watch like an hour and a bit of it. So, according to Wikipedia, they're an Icelandic techno-industrial and punk rock band from
Reykjavik.
that place. How the fuck do you know how to pronounce that?
I just do.
Okay. The band's public image incorporates elements of anti-capitalism and BDSM.
Sounds like a good night to me. Wow, bugger me, look at that sky. Wow. I would like if there wasn't so much light pollution.
Well, it's got a starring role in this game.
To quote Kadikarus, ah!
I know I've told a really good joke that you do not want to laugh at because you do that face.
I'll do that. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt and laugh.
Oh, they finished in 10th place. I wonder who won this.
I do remember seeing it online, I actually forgot. Hafner. Hafner apparently won Eurovision.
Yes.
What are you whinging at, Princess?
The Netherlands. The Netherlands isn't that fucking expensive to get. They're dragon. I will one day be able to get
them bluebells.
I thought it was like they have like blue balls.
Yeah, blue balls and bluebells, why not? Exactly.
Were they training for it?
I'm not gonna laugh. I refuse to. Fuck it, I'm gonna laugh. I hate you and your stupid jokes.
Before my said my ancestors often took me out with gas or a blood paddle, it was an ever more
This is the kind of shit jokes I have to put up with.
Oh, come on, I think my jokes are brilliant. It annoys me when I find a really funny joke that I could have made up myself and I hadn't seen it first. And it annoys me because I didn't see it.
What is it, the whole I didn't think of it first?
The music on the game is a bit loud.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so... Not on there.
Yeah, it's not there. I'm not sure if there's a way to turn it down. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a way to turn it down, to be fair.
I think you could find it. I think that's how basically. Like, yeah.
Oh no, it's just sitting there waiting for me. Thought it might have been a case of having to... Right, you need to make up your bloody mind where you're going.
Do you have to follow the,
Yeah, I'm basically just following it, and it's like telling the story to me. I almost get a bit of random bit of chocolate stuck there.
I ain't got any chocolate, shut up.
I've only got that Oreo wedgie stuff.
No.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Oreos,
Yes,
thank you.
there are. It's like a bourbon and a custard cream had sex while on acid.
Bourbons.
Oh, bourbons. The only way they could get even better is if they actually had bourbons. Is this your sister when she dies?
Yeah, probably will be. She'll probably get me sort of running about like a twat on purpose.
I hope you broke the game.
Okay, we'll go back up here then.
I'll play your game. It's a flutterby.
No, I ain't falling for your shit anymore. Piss off. Bloody thing.
God, it's only a game. Oh, can you go in?
Oh, yes, I can.
Ooh. Okay, that's fucking creepy. So I'm guessing this is a culty game?
All I know is that I'm one of the, I think, the only person sort of like alive at the moment. Right, see if I can do this. The other way. There we go.
You do look ever so drawn this morning.
That bloody dog kept me awake. And there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
Why, Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some incidents with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Bout has, well, vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such. But no headaches, nosebleeds, no joint pains or digestive issues.
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go
Oh,
and
I think
find
I
some
heard
real
about that
sick
before.
people
That I
to
think there
look
was talk
after.
that her
And if you see that son of
like,
mine,
kiddo
tell him that his
said
mother's
they were
looking for
trans,
him.
so she's been letting her kiddo just do their own thing, pretty much. Ooh, cute little kitchen.
When we move out, I'm insisting on the sink being like seeing out like of a window.
What, a bit like that?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, I can go out here.
I've actually got to go to the bed in a minute.
Ah, probably. Or at least some rebellious old grannies. Right, apparently according to the maps, that's where we are. Just there. We are here.
Ah.
And I've just come from the observatory down the bottom there and just sort of walked up. So, apparently that's where we've been so far.
Going away, Amanda? Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning.
I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going
the
around.
lesbian
It's probably
equivalent of
that Father
Hannibal.
Jeremy,
It's got,
spreading it around
serial-
while he
a
tries to
woman serial
bully
killer
everyone into donations for the summer fete.
Seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much
like,
bullying
the
to be
whole
done.
living
Oh, Father,
Hannibal thing.
I didn't know you were here.
Really? Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village.
Going on, and
Must be a
and I was
teenage
going,
thing.
and there's Mads
Tagging,
and
I
Hugh
think they
going,
call it.
there,
Someone's
what the
painting all
fuck?
over doors and things.
Little
Look at
vandals.
me for a minute.
Well, I'll tell Neil to make
There you
sure we're
go.
properly locked up when
Okay.
we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered,
I looked for my
free
bird's
and
father, which
simple.
sounds fucking weird. And
That's as
in
God
a
meant things to be.
Tompi accent.
Ooh, I can get to here.
You know what's in Milford Omen tonight?
Why not?
You're now a lizard. You've been shedding.
Oh yes, I can. Yes, it is tree members.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, I know.
I so fucking saw that as threesome.
You would say all threesome.
Especially if you're dancing last Nicholson on the balls. Oh my days. It's going to be wet down here today, boyos.
Oh dear. I think there is a knack to building tree houses, but I'm buggered if I know what that knack is.
You need to talk to Zarak about knack.
Yes.
Knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came humping home. No, I don't think that's the lyrics.
No, that's not some of the words, dear.
Ah, you got your big ball of light.
Yeah, where's it going to make me go this time?
Up and down, roundy, roundy.
I can hear a phone ringing north of the front. Ah, okay.
It got as far as the inhabitants substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here.
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light. Whatever the
Could you
hell that
not?
means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the
You laugh
valley.
and I've got a mouthful.
Clive, you've got to order a strike.
Shush now.
What? An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No. No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines. It's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
I can't think anyone that doesn't give the name Clive seriously, because it's such a stupid name.
What's the name Clive ever do to you?
This is a really stupid name. It's like naming your child Lily, or Rose, or David, So stop naming your fucking kids after plants.
Better than naming your kids things like apple or peaches.
I mean, you can, at least you can eat apple and peach. Actually, I'm not recommending the cannibalism of kids.
Ah.
Hello, Frank Appleton. Breaker Lost Cowboy, this is Travelling Sherlock. You copy, over. You damn bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone. You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you.
I
It is
agree.
serious, it's not larking about.
Celebrities, I swear,
Keep
just
listening
try
to
to
your
think of
number
the
stations
stupidest
again,
names
Frankie.
possible.
It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint.
Is this why you're not
I'm
letting me
going
name
to
my
the
kid
Whistler.
Hannibal?
My
Yeah.
round, I think. I'll not argue with that. Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Yes,
I
we
didn't
need more
realise
Dorises
we were off to
and
a
Mabels.
poetry recital
I am
as
not
well,
pumping out
Charlie.
a child. I'm not throwing a child for 9 months after having a lot of sex, and then pumping it out of my schmoo to name it Doris.
What about Mavis?
Fuck off.
Gonna try and think of another old granny name.
Your face is an old granny name.
I admit I'm an old woman.
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey.
Oh, she's
Said he
just
couldn't
getting
get through to
fidgety
the
for
vet, so I said
ignoring
I'd
her.
come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today.
Come on then.
More
dickhead.
here too, poor little things.
No,
I've
we're
been
not
trying to
calling our
get hold of
children
Steve,
dickhead.
and he always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run
I like
under
the
a
name
car.
Nisha for a girl.
It's probably rabies.
I like the name Hannibal, but I'm not allowed it.
Now it's up there with band names of like Trigger. No, we are not naming a child Trigger.
It was the name of my friend's German Shepherd.
We are not naming any of our children after a bloody dog. Yes, we need a Geoff.
I'm not naming my child Geoffifer. If I'm gonna be no.
Yes.
I'll go with Ronald, but not Ronnie. So I just hear Ronnie and I think of Barker or the other one.
Corbett.
That's the one.
I'm just randomly nosing around people's gardens.
This is the perfect game for your mum. She's nosy.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I'm very, 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 very fussy what names I give my creatures. How about Rhaegar? Daenerys? Sansa?
Daenerys and Sansa, possibly.
I like how you're okay with Daenerys, but not Hannibal.
It's not the point. Yeah.
What? Name my child Mum or Dad Stapleton.
Just to really fuck with them. Oh, poor dead Pidgey.
Ah. I can't make a fucking pun. A pun basically went, no.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey. Come on,
I'm
boy.
not pumping out a child and naming it Pikachu. I mean, can you imagine trying to be angry with a child? Pikachu! A giggle!
Ooh, pretty water physics.
Push it.
Push
the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Have you ever realised that we're never supposed to?
Stupid idea.
We just happen to
Moving here
be
was a
born out.
stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads. You go and look then.
Maledict!
Wait, is that Harvey?
Harvey?
I thought
Harvey!
Maledict was
Harvey!
a fucking
Here, boy!
male
Come here, boy!
prostitute site. Get it? Maledict! Maledict! Fucking laugh!
Oh dear. Just randomly wandering up a hillside now.
I'd like to name my kid Sebastian, but I don't. It's one of those really posh, pompous names that I don't think would go with my last name. Because oh, Sebastian Stapleton. Lucifer, yeah, that's a good name. Satan? We could always name it Natus.
Pickus Dickus. Yes!
We could always name our boy Natus, because it's Satan backwards. You never know. But just ridiculous.
That was actually funny.
I thought you were innocent, Facet. God.
Oh, that was rather amusing to be fair.
They just picked up the first. Lucifer, time for dinner! Oh, dude, my daughter's been looking Teresa's chlamydia!
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop.
He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left.
What
It's
about
too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy,
no. It's not like you won't run into each other anyway. One
To be
drink,
fair, I
what
think my
can
body
that
could be
hurt?
too knackered by the time that happens.
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink. Wonderful.
No. If I name my kid Stanley, it'll just remind me of fucking Stanley Elknap from Holes. Oh, then what other stupid names can you guys think of? No!
Phone call from Stephen. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look once the data stream begins to calm down here.
Right, I'm guessing I'm following the light this way.
I can't see him. Should we go down? Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and... Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We've got to get down there.
I said, leave him. We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
There we are. He's fine then. Come on, love. Come on. Come on.
Someone crashed into the water. Yeah, name our child Badger, why not?
I'm not naming my child Badger.
Why not?
What, am I going to have a daughter named it Mushroom?
Yes.
No!
I love it. Badger, you called? Yes, Badger, we're just having a very silly conversation about names for future children, and it's all got a bit silly and out of hand.
Oh, when I go to bed tonight, Brad? Well, when I go to bed in about 15 minutes, I'll do something like that. Fucking big shot YouTuber coming in, Jesus.
I know.
Commingle with the commoners.
I know. I thought we'd all be a bit too small fry for you, Badger.
I love you, Dad.
Grief, Wendy. You'll catch your death.
These are very British names, Jeremy.
They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Take my
She's
jacket.
going to basically transfer your money over in a bit, Badger.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. What matters is we try our best. God sees that.
Oh, Dante's a nice name.
Come back to the village with me.
Dante, I
I'm
can
not so
tolerate.
far from Stevens now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes.
If anyone's a rough and badger, it's you.
I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father.
No, classic. Badger doesn't love you anymore. He's a meanie.
We love
she
you,
loved
classic.
you know, Mary.
Badger, you get
You
stuck on
helped her.
every game.
Is this a difficult Badger? You just sort of gotta wander around a bit.
Doesn't matter, mate.
Well,
It's
I
late.
swear you could
You
get stuck on
should find a
pond.
place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, heaven
It's
will
getting a
see
bit
better.
roasty in the chat. Nothing like a good roast. No, I'm not going to sod off. It's my stream, you cheeky bugger. But to be fair, Badger, then we're not exactly wrong now, are we?
I died.
And I died like the first time I ever played it because I got distracted by the pretty graphics.
Yep. There was a fire, you got distracted by the fire and died. You don't want to see that here.
I don't know why that made me laugh. Right, if I missed something, 'cause it's darting off over there again.
I'm not naming my kids. No. If I'm going to be naming my kid any Japanese name, it's going to be Hiromu.
What?
If like, Mummy, why have you named me a Japanese name? Yeah, don't worry. So that's a pretty slut boy from New Japan. West Rail. I'm sure even in the state that it's in, it's way more bloody suitable than Southern.
Oh god, yeah. I think it's probably way more reliable. Right. Probably was Sarek driving it.
Howard, what's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working.
I mean,
no,
I
Steve, come up here!
Sure, but
oh, Christ.
you said no.
Is that...
Yes, no.
Bloody idiots! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Oh.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction?
I do not walk fast. You walk slow. You get stuck in the crouch position.
Oh, so I'm guessing that obviously was a person, maybe. This is why you don't play about on train tracks, kids.
Not without the correct training.
For fuck's sake.
Or not without a railing.
Well, it would be a bit shocking, wouldn't it?
Hey!
Yeah, I kind of stole that from James Bond, but that's fine.
We have the most electrifying puns in all of entertainment.
Oh, we can be quite good with really crap puns when we try.
Gunnar, there is something called me popping a child out and my child taking about 45% of my brain cells.
Yeah, there's dad jokes, Badger, but then there's like mum jokes as well, which are worse.
And then there's Tammy jokes, which are 10 times worse.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green.
Do the...
They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard! Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
I think after cleaning the oven.
Now get up.
And using bleach.
Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen. He told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen,
yeah,
where is he?
Next time we're all up in Romford.
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find my son. Then I'm going to ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
Badger, I need you to do a torrent stream.
Shut up! You quite finished being a squiddy princess.
God, that's such a fucking pumpkin.
What, am I lapsing into Pompey slang again?
Maybe try spinning. Spin.
What, spinning? Woo! Am I being a dickhead? What, try and go down that side? Nah.
I feel nauseated now. Oh, my painting.
Ah, hang on, there'd be a gate. There we go.
I'll take offence to that.
I'm just hedging the bets. Ow! That hurt.
I'm so annoyed at him because of it first and shit. You're wearing wrestling shoes.
I know. Have you got one of your pro wrestling Eve shirts on?
Yeah.
Awesome.
My
Your mess on, yeah.
What's the dot for him? Oh god, where the fuck's this going? Okay.
Yeah, if Torin buggers off again, we'll have to track them down and smack them one.
Oh god.
I think I know what this joke is.
Torin's female. Gunnar!
Is this the whole how do you keep a stupid person in suspense? I'll tell you later.
Gunnar? Gunnar?
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taking over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you.
Are you going to look it up?
I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
Any trouble? The boxes on here only shut
Right,
for much.
grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
Oh, for God's sake, Gunnar, that was awful! The rest of the joke was, yeah, but no, I told the donkey to fuck off now.
Yeah, I thought that was the joke. The only trouble with on the screen, it doesn't show up all the whatnots. It's really annoying. Right.
Are you keyed in?
Yeah.
I think you can get the look.
Nah.
I'm fucking failing.
I'm shift now.
You fucking shift. Oh, yeah. Ah. Is it going downstairs?
Yes.
That's a tragedy.
I know.
Wendy? Wendy, wake up.
I thought that Wendy fuck off.
Is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank.
Why are all these
The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I
Yeah, if
just
we start
ran out
talking
of
about
steam.
toast, Torrin might turn up.
And the door was open.
Everyone knows that's how we
Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
All over the valley.
I find out
You get that?
shape of a
This
penis.
isn't some
He doesn't
abstract
like
thing.
it, that sounds really nice.
Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole
Now,
valley.
while I've
It's
gone
right
to
here
jam
in the observatory.
or beans.
It's out in the world. It's
Peanut butter or
adapting and
Marmite to me.
spreading.
No, I
Do you
prefer peanut
understand?
butter and,
We can't turn it
and
away.
sandwiches, peanut butter
What's he
and ham
talking
sandwiches.
about?
Oh
I
my
don't
days.
can. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB.
Mushroom, mushroom.
You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
I love that this is supposed to be a serious game, but we haven't taken it seriously yet, do we?
Oh, I do like me a bit of Marmite.
So Classic doesn't like Marmite or baked beans. Are you alive? Are you a human? Oh, Vegemite's fucking vile.
I don't think I've ever tried Vegemite, to be honest.
Oh my god!
Sorry, Classic, we can't be friends anymore.
Classic's broken. He's really an android.
Classic's a simp. Sympathy?
There's something in the observatory with me.
Oh, I want to put Marmite
I
on
can
my
feel it
beans.
reaching out to me.
I'm very particular about where my Marmite goes. Where?
When it's close, I'm overcome with the most
I
profound
couldn't
sense
stand Marmite in with my beans, to be
loneliness.
Ketchup belongs in the cupboard. Cold ketchup is fucking vile.
I'm guessing they're beehives.
Oh, beehives.
Oh dear.
I'm nicked up from Austin Powers. You're a fridge.
Oh. Which bus should we get today, love? Oh, I really itchy head for some reason. There we go.
Come on, you stupid bastard. Come on.
I would be surprised.
God damn bloody thing! Jesus!
If it decides
Come
to
on,
go
not
in.
now.
Right, if you keep up with the
Jesus,
comments
come on,
as
you
much as you can.
Start,
So I think
start,
the
you bastard,
comments
come
box
on.
on the screen's frozen on us.
Badger broke it.
Badger's fault.
Oh, Branston pickle. Oh my god.
Oh, Branston pickle and cheese.
On crackers.
All in a sarnie. Your crackers.
Stephen!
Crackers. How about we fix it?
That might be an idea, hang on.
Okay. Right.
Right, you go around the front. I'll shimmy up.
Then no, I don't have it. Oh, that's
then you can keep an eye on the comments as the ooze gets frozen on us.
Hey,
Stephen, are you here? It's
awesome.
Your mother. Answer me.
Bloody hell, we're doing good.
Stephen! What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk about a cup of tea. Hey, there you go.
There we go. I think the it's unstuck itself.
There must be a logic to the pattern.
Sarak broke the curse.
It's shifting in response to me.
Okay, I fixed this.
It's alive.
Oh, I'm gonna kick that dog up the arse in a minute.
You went to Holland back. Holland back.
Oh dear.
Holland back. No, okay. Fucking Jesus. This has to be fucking switchy. Fuck it.
Oh, that's alright. We'll stay like this now, just in case the comments on the screen freeze itself up again.
Okay, it's fine again.
Oh, I think it's obviously going to have
okay.
I think it's going to be a bit like that today, isn't it? I think it's just going to get itself stuck and unstuck. I'm guessing I've got to go out that way.
Zarak came in about 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Stephen, where's Kate?
This is the most
Are you here?
Chat.
Right, now I've got to get this. Fair enough.
Stephen? I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again.
Well, so they can go around saying they got a cunning plan.
I'm here. I'm down here. This way.
Well, it's a thing to do, isn't it? Doing studying.
Zarak says that he knows more about Greek mythology than Norse.
Fair enough.
All I know is that Norse mythology is 9 times out of 10 Loki banging weird shit.
Yeah, but this is Loki though, to be fair.
That's, yeah, that'll probably happen. Oh, face metal Atlantis. Talk about Assassin's Creed ones.
Ah, okay.
Where you get to basically rob yourself on Zeus's penis.
Okay. I'm sure in context that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, there's like a big statue of Zeus, and he's got his willy out.
Okay.
I think it's Zeus. Especially he gets to climb off his bum and his wand.
Okay then. As you do. Yeah, tough crowd. Okay.
I missed that, Frank, but I've done my time. You shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go, Reese, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Lizzie's all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, then so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
Same, because unfortunately I can't really afford like the 300 quid for the VR gubbins at the moment.
Well, first of all, I'd have to take my glasses off to get inside, so I couldn't see fuck all anyway. I've got motion sickness sometimes, and I'm claustrophobic. God, mammoth. You okay, thanks? I think we should work it out. Ah, so the bottom six Nice.
Ah, I thought I heard another radio.
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again, and I could see the aurora dancing around Tower 6. At the same time, the headache intensified, and I think I began to hallucinate. Old and new memories are clashing and tumbling around me. We're on the cusp of a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Like what? I've seen it to my news.
I think you want to put that in context here.
I didn't hear it,
You're doing shimmery nudes, are you dear?
All we hear is
Radio Zarek.
Radio Badger. Radio Zarek. Radio what's new?
Someone still loves you. We never claimed that we could sing. Well, I didn't anyway.
I can sing when I'm pissed, just not when I'm sober. And I'm not drinking now. There is a classic radio station, yes, there is classic. So it plays classical music. No shit, Sherlock! No, but I'm gonna have a rock station, and I'm gonna name it Hip Hop.
I thought you were saying I'm gonna name it Hippo. I was just like, you could name it Hippo if you like. I don't judge. Which one? Wasn't that the Oozing the Food channel? I'm sure there was a channel that was named that.
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that.
Ah, so it looks like it was a radio station, like a station
so you
and
and
a music
Steven.
channel.
I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me.
It was, I
You
think
don't want to worry about that lot in the
Butthead.
village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton.
Like
you are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
Now listen to Absolute Radio. Okay, then why not? I barely listen to the radio these days at all.
I think the only time I listen to the radio is if I can get either into work or if I'm in Tim's car. I've got stuff on top of me here now.
Are you friendly? Yeah, there's only like certain words and phrases I can proper do Venus's voice, but there's only like certain ones I can do it. I don't think it is their real names. I think this must be nicknames. But correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the chat. Bunghole, we called it. Yeah, it basically means the same thing. He sort of calls it bung. He's like bunghole. Oh, for goodness sake, you and your Jaffa cakes.
Fantastic! He's the prick that started it earlier.
Well, you should have remembered and bought some.
Just to remind me.
I'm old. I forget things.
You're cleverer than me. But I've got cleaning stuff for cleaning I didn't know I was going to do. Yes, that cake's our cake.
Oh, we on to that again.
Yes. And you put the hot water in before you put those.
Funnily enough, actually, there was a discussion we were having at work that basically you actually do put the milk in first, because otherwise if you put hot water straight in, it burns the tea leaves or coffee granules.
Then why does it taste better?
Oh, fine, I won't make you cups of tea anymore.
You know what I mean, bitch!
Nah.
Fine.
You can go bloomin' thirsty.
Yeah, of course put the tea bag in first, you fucking donut! Oh, God.
Yeah, it goes, you put the tea bag or coffee in, then the milk, and then the hot water. Because it stops the, whatnot from burning, apparently.
Oh! Classic doesn't drink tea.
Are we going to have to stick Classic's head down the toilet?
Classic, you're British. I think. Yeah, you are.
You're failing. I agree, I always put the sugar in last, Sarek. I have no idea where I'm going now. I've lost the ball of light, it's gone somewhere.
Yeah, Zarek drinks tea at 3 o'clock every day.
Why not?
So he managed to get the transfer to the observatory then?
You're not being...
Well, this Catherine woman must have swung it. Now he says they're getting married before they come back. It's typical. Why can't he just wait till he's home?
Are you gonna go?
Goodness, no. It'll be full of her people. I expect they do things differently.
You wanna come in for a cup of tea?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, for Christ's sake, woman, it's been 8 months. Won't you just come in and talk?
Oh, you didn't want to talk when Mary was still alive. You and Charlie Tate out drowning your sorrows when you should have been at home nursing your wife.
You can be a nasty old bird, Wendy Boyles.
Frank Appleton, you come back here and say that again. Our mother always said you were a bad egg. You'll come a cropper, you mark my words.
Right, what's over here? Your mum. I can hear another radio, I think it's up here.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating.
Oh dear.
Of offering reciprocal amplification to the signal.
Yeah, what she said.
Have you seen the bar? And the thing?
Yes, it's still there.
Do you want me to smack you underneath?
No, thank you. I've got no problems today. Oh dear. Oh, you can tell it's getting to that part of the evening.
We probably will never get married because obviously this time it's
Love you, dear.
The thing about the gun, and the last bit, oh heart, is basically how I sound when I'm laughing and I can't breathe.
The ooh-ar.
Yeah.
Now, you sound like a sort of like a suffocating donkey.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But the best is when I'm literally, I can't breathe and I'm snoffing.
What, when you go full on Tammy?
Yeah. I just don't have a very delicate laugh.
Oh,
at least you sound human when you laugh.
Oh, you're great when you go like full on donkey seal snort. That's just hilarious.
Oh, I love seeing cars laugh. Oh my days. So, yeah, I like a lot of that.
Fair enough.
We did you know these all going things?
Yeah.
He did like an ask me questions thing and he wore a jumper and I was like, what the fuck?
What, did it confuse you?
It was horrible! I was like, you take that off.
There'd be a windmill. Yeah.
Yes, yep. That off.
Oh, can't go in and be nosy. Don't care, I still wanted to go and be nosy. Yes, come get you love. I can't sing. Oh, there's all these places I want to be nosy in and I can't. You certainly make them something, I know that. What do you look like in that old photo? You do look special. Oh dear, she's gone fucking... Oh god, she's gone sort of... Donkey snort seal something. Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You do make some weird fucking noises, you do. Oh dear. See, Badger agrees with me, milk first. Oh, we're not going to get any sense out of this twat for the next 5 minutes now.
I'm rather going to fix it myself, which is a funny thing. Alright, can I just say that milk in tea I can sometimes handle it, but not when it's like half milk and like half, no. There has to be a ratio of milk to water. Oh. Oh god.
I literally have no idea where I'm wandering at the moment. Well, funnily enough, that has become my sort of nickname amongst some people in the cosplay community. Well, lone wanderer or sole survivor.
Got the telescope up and running again, but the pattern has burnt itself onto the lens. It's soaking up light and radiation, but not routing it anywhere, so I can only guess that it's using it as an energy source in its attempts to communicate. It needs more power. I wonder if I could boost the reception by using multiple towers.
What is capsa? And can I say that mouldy ketchup sounds like a really awful sex position?
What, the mouldy ketchup?
Yeah. Hey darling, tonight I'm going to show you the mouldy ketchup.
Oh dear.
Bend over and grab me bum. Red, white, gold, I'm going to be going plowing tonight.
Just why?
You're engaged to me.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Frank. That should get it out of the way. I don't know what happened. It just died on me.
Give it another go.
Oh, I only just put petrol in it as well. Robert's taken the other car into town. I wish he'd get back. He promised me that he'd be back this morning.
You think he's off on another bender?
Oh, I can't police him all the time, Frank. He's not a child.
What's going on, Lizzie?
Nothing.
You're seeing Stephen again, aren't you? You two can't keep pithering on like this. If Robert hasn't already worked it out, he soon will.
Oh, not if he carries on drinking the way he is.
I think it might be year 11 because,
Pardon my French, but bloody shitting thing, why won't it start?
Come on, I'll give you a lift.
What was the whole seemed like a good idea at the time?
look at Ellie's dog.
Oh, little dog.
It's a like a Jack Russell Staffy dog.
Yeah, it's probably not helpful, Sarek, running out of petrol on the motorbike. Ah, there's a little light. I found it eventually.
So Bruiser is still resting up. This is 2019.
Yes, oh yeah. It was one of those things like, I can make it back alright, it's fine.
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. Graves!
Rachel? Hey, what on earth's going on?
It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning and all the power went out and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. And then Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl and went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where's Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I'd be looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my
You went
baby,
for that joke.
Even if the whole war was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel.
You're a twat.
Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish
Even
up
the dog
here,
had
and then I'll
enough of
come
your
and
shit
join you.
and she's lying on the floor now.
Go on.
Oh, it's now raining. Thought I heard a telephone ringing.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
I think everyone's agreed that it was a really pants joke.
It was a brilliant idea on the show.
Yeah, I had to listen to that joke earlier.
I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I swear that gas is based off a real life one, but I can't think of the name of the bloody company. Looks very similar. Right, I know the little ball of light went somewhere.
That's your bomb.
Yeah. Oh, keep on.
I thought that said a reptile. Hey, well done, Donna.
Oh, I can't get in there. I'm now randomly wandering around an empty campsite.
You've been wandering around an empty fucking camp.
I've got a feeling that, like, glowing ball of light might be around here somewhere. I can hear it. Ah, there it is.
The best thing about the funny thing is that because
this is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed, and then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. Still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert.
Mad Mickelson.
Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here, rehearsing Peter Bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be that. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be.
Right, I hope that
just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
Okay, what I'm going to do is probably get the chat up on here then.
Alright guys, I'm going to go and watch Good Omens.
Right, bear with lads, so I'm going to get the chat up on my phone.
Remember, no Ukrainian pants.
Yeah, I'm not pulling the headset off, there we go. There we go, right, if I keep that there then if the chat goes wonky, at least I can keep up with it. Right, Princess, what are you doing? Right, bear with. The dog's being annoying. Right, go on, sod off. I'm just going to take the headset off for a second because it's just hurting my ears and I'll get back to the game. Oh, I think I need to get myself a better headset because this one gets a bit uncomfy after a while. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. Sure, another radio then. Let's stop making a noise. Yeah, I need to look into the Turtle Beach ones. I keep looking at those. What I might do is, as I know I've got a bit of money at the moment, I might be naughty and get a pair. Now that I know that I've got another job to go into, I'll be starting that Thursday. Yeah, I think these headphones I've got at the moment, I got from, where did I get these from? I think these ones are kind of like a Turtle Beach style, but not actual, like official like. Ah, I thought I heard another.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not as something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
There's a shower room, toilet in there. Now, this is a kind of little caravan.
From Inhabitant District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Yeah, to be honest, I think Badgers highly recommended them as well. I think it's just the ones I've got at the moment I bought because the missus nicked my old pair. So I sort of like decided, well, I was getting myself a new pair anyway, so she nicked my old set. And I just never got around to sort of like doing the proper upgrade to Turtle Beach. I think it was more of a case of like, I wanted to get a better headset but couldn't quite stretch to Turtle Beach at the time. But yeah, actually I might do like, I might actually invest in some in the next day or two. These ones are alright, but they do get uncomfortable when I've been wearing them a while.
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
Stephen, it's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now.
I think I've seen some Turtle Beach for around about, I think about 40-ish. But they might have been like older models that game was selling off possibly. Or perhaps it was a case of they were just having a bit of a sale or whatever. I think I have seen them a smidge cheaper than that. But I will probably have a nose around like the interwebs and stuff. And if I can justify it and afford it, I might pay out for a pair. I could definitely do with something a bit more comfy than these buggers. Ah, looks like I can go in that one over there. Yeah, I'll probably have a look on Amazon and see if I can get myself a good deal.
And you found it like this?
Yeah. I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed, the mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We need it back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Barton has disappeared.
I'm wandering around these little caravans thinking I would just so live in here quite happily.
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pet.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I heard another one of them radios.
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this, Di. There's 15 people Upton left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out of the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads. Through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's her problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get Dylan.
So there's just lots of weird shit going on. I know I heard another one of those radios. Sure I did.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
Yeah, what she said.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over it.
I can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine, we're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry...
Well, don't. Come to bed.
We got to go this way.
Oi, Shipley, I want to work with you. What? Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down. Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16.
That guy whose voice is Charlie, I recognise his voice from
He'll bloody
somewhere.
kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
Might have to look it up earlier. Look it up earlier, look it up later who did voice acting for this game. I do recognise the voice of Charlie. Yeah, it's alright, Gunner, I can't bloody talk. It's being a bit of a spanner. No, it's just something that seems vaguely familiar about that actor's voice. Oh, trust me, I can be sometimes. I have my moments.
Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Night.
I do recognise his bloody voice. It's like, am I imagining it or what? Victor Maguire. Ah, yeah, it was who I thought it was. Victor Maguire. Ah. The person I thought it was that was voicing Charlie, it was who I thought it was because I recognised the actor's face in the picture. But I never knew what his name was, but it was a case of, ah, yeah, I recognised him. Ah, I've managed to make my way back here again. Ah, yeah, I've already been around this way. That's fine, I can go up and back round again. It's fine. little light's disappeared again, or have I managed to lose it myself, wandering off the wrong way? So that's where I'd be at the moment.
Let me get that.
I can manage.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armour routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except okay? I thought not. I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
I found another dead bird over at the swimming pool.
That's the fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
Oh, I'm sorry, Reese. I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole Shelley again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe, yeah.
Only it's that the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
A hoover bag? Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over their chalet.
Okay. It does make me wonder if maybe people have like combusted kind of thing and just turned into dust, and that's why I keep finding random dust everywhere and people disappeared. Oh, hello, Mac. How you doing? Where the bloody heck did that light thing go? It came whizzing over this way.
She's done a runner.
Don't say that, Reese. She wouldn't do that.
Ah, Max, okay.
Would she? What about Dylan?
She's not exactly jumped at the chance of looking after him, is she? She just left you to it. She's not coming back.
Then let her go. She's always thinking of everyone else. There must be something important she needs to do.
It looks like you're in charge now.
So I guess this means we're not leaving, are we?
Spain can wait. Listen, you get back in there, and you make this the best bloody Peter Pan ever performed in England. And I'm gonna go and get your mum and dad.
Promise me you'll come back.
I promise.
So looks like we have to go this way.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council. Railways are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. But be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Oh, that's it. Ah, looks like a little light's going over here now. Trouble is that light goes whizzing off so blooming quick, and my character doesn't move very fast. And I'm like, I just heard another radio. What's that?
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
Ah, there it is, it's over there.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Steve had said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Oh, he's clever. You can't give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
I swear this light is sending me off on leading me on a merry dance.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. But be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
I think I'm still none the wiser as to what the heck's going on. All I know is that people are vanishing into thin air. Right, have I missed something?
Whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean, baby Dylan, is he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
Do you try and get out of the valley? All the roads are shut now.
I know. I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road, and oh God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's alright. Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright, baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's alright.
But
no. Now I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob
can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And Sean, go and find Reese, please. See if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
Robert.
That's what I missed.
see them.
They live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be all right.
Do you want me to go look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Okay, little light.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth...
But Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
Ooh. Guess that's where we're making our way to then. Oh yeah, I think the main horse is all the way back this way. Hello, Mr. Dark Fox. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you? Oh, there you go. That wasn't too bad. I'm alright. I start a new job on Thursday, so it's all good. Just trying to squidge in as many live streams as I can beforehand.
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight. None but starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight, sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You alright, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted. That's it. Sleep. Sleep.
I can't get in there.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, you remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
There we go. Think about finishing up the stream in a bit. I'll be up and doing it for like 2.5 hours so far. I'm like, oh.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
So we're up there now. Ah, there it is. Sorry that was all right, there's no wondering. Where that ring is coming from.
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Randomly nosy at stuff. But I hope everyone's enjoying the game. I know I haven't been like talking all the time. It's just been where I've been concentrating. And I hope everyone is good. Ah, there be the little ball of light.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't think
It'll be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
As the game, I think, has just saved itself, I think I might think about finishing up.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
Ooh, Right, yeah, I think I might finish up the stream here, because I've been playing for nearly 3 hours and I'm getting very, very tired. And I know the game's just saved itself. So I'm probably gonna finish it up here for the night, and I will probably finish the rest of this game in another stream. Whether that'll be tomorrow, before or after I stream Life is Strange Before the Storm Chapter 3, I don't know. So, but I know I'm definitely going to stream that tomorrow, the last bit of Life is Strange Before the Storm, because there's one more main chapter to play, and then the bonus chapter I've got of that game I will play as and when it happens, really. So, yeah, so definitely I will have Life is Strange Before the Storm Chapter 3 tomorrow, then the last bit of this, and then the bonus level of Life is Strange at some point when they happen. And then I'll be moving on to the next game, but I have no bloody idea what that'll be yet. I haven't decided, because it depends on the new job that I start Thursday, because I need to find out what I'm going to be working and other such like. But I want to thank everyone for turning up this evening. You know who you are. I've probably forgotten half the people who were in the stream, but thank you, Mr. Dark Fox, Gunner, Classic, Max, who popped in briefly. Thank you to Badger. And I think there was like the odd one, oh yeah, Sarek was here, just remembered. Thank you for coming in. And anyone who might be watching back after the event, thank you very much. So do make sure you leave me a like and such. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And yeah, so like, share, subscribe and all that gubbins, and as I say on my live streams, you're not obliged or under any obligation to help the channel financially, but considering I'm doing this at my own pocket in my own time, any help is much appreciated. I have got everything linked, so. But just having your presence here in videos and live streams is always much appreciated, so please don't think you're obliged to. It's absolutely fine. But I will finish up here for tonight, and I will see you all hopefully at some point tomorrow for Life is Strange Before the Storm. I haven't decided what time yet, so just sort of keep half an eye out on your notifications on the YouTube. So I will probably be popping up at some point. But until then, I am going to sign off now, because I hurt like buggery, being sat in this position for like nearly 3 hours. And I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye. Oh, hang on, no, I just pressed the wrong button. Wow, you'd think I'd know how to use YouTube by now.